Shout out to Ryan Clark for getting that milk and cookie bandit together. Everything he said was deserved and on point. Honestly, if it was me, I would have took it further. And that's what I'm about to do now.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
So what is going on, you all? We have got to talk about RG3 Miller, or whatever his name is, because the way they have clocked all of your tea. Matter of fact, they ain't even clocking your tea. They're clocking your vitamin D count, because as much as you've been and talking about milk and cookies, the way they found all of your tweets talking about being the cookie to your wife's milk. So this is Justin getting into his sports commentating bag, period. RG3 is a football player who is a commentator on ESPN. And he made a comment about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. He basically said that Angel Reese does not like Caitlin Clark. He said that she is angry. It's like she hates Caitlin Clark. And there was a lot of pushback against RG3. And this is not his first time. He's said some stupid stuff in the past. I've been known he was giving Moon Cricket, to be honest. I've been known he was giving that. I've been known that he was tap dancing. I can smell it. Let me tell you, I can smell it on them. You can show me a picture of a black man or especially a black gay man, and I can tell that they do not date blacks. I can just tell you right. I can look at it. So, they don't. They do not. That's why I'm never shocked when it comes out that they are a milk magnesia sucker. Like, I'm not surprised. So Ryan Clark was on the podcast and he called RG3 out and said that the way that he describes himself and the way he's made jokes about milk and his wife's skin, and he said he met his wife and his wife is lovely, for him to only talk about her skin, like that's the only reason why he's interested in her, and to have this disdain for Angel Reese isn't lost on him. Like, it isn't lost on me either. Like, the way he talks about Angel Reese comes from a place of self-hate. It comes from an extreme place of self-hate. And the way he's been able to get up the ladder is because of that. Like, you can be talented as much as you want. You can have half the talent and a quarter the talent. If you are only dating white, baby, you will succeed. I've seen it time and time again. That is a part of the desire. You being in close proximity to a white person, being in a relationship gets you more social power in the hierarchy in Hollywood. That's why a lot of our black gay celebrities who are actors, actresses, or whatever, a lot of them have white partners. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. And it's by design, because they know how to maneuver around white folks, and that allows them to appear to be safe while also being RG3 and being extremely harmful to black folks in the way that you're talking. Like, people said that this was not professional. Like, to tweet this as an anchor, to be a sports commentator, and to say that someone hates or angry, knowing all of the things that Angel Reese has experienced, all of the things, people making monkey noises. And this is not something that is new. They've been doing this to the NBA. They're doing it even more to the WNBA, because there's a lot happening with this election and how these folks have been tolerating all of this progression, this quote unquote progression. We have went from Black Lives Matter to what are we even talking about? We went to Black Lives Matter in the streets. The folks said, get rid of it, get off the field, you're fired. They are very loud with it, very loud about it. And they've been taking it out and have latched on to Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark ain't doing the most to kick them off. Like, she ain't brushing them to the side, because she needs them to survive too. She wants them. Like, she would lose a lot of her fan base if she was to come out and speak on that. That foul that Caitlin Clark did, I don't blame Angel Reese, because I would have slapped the milk off of her if she would have did that to me. And I don't blame her. I shout out to Angel Reese for handling the way that she did, because the way Caitlin Clark did, I had to watch. I was like, this cannot be real. I was gaslit by white supremacy. Like, no, this black girl has to did something. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, because I know somebody gonna say something. And I'm tell you this is why I'm no longer interested in having discussions about what the true facts are. I'm not doing it. We got to let that mess go. I'm not going to be arguing with you. Well, no, ma'am. These folks are not arguing in good faith, and we got to be able to pull the discernment out of us. Hey, get into it. Come on. Y'all got to get the discernment to know these folks are not trying to operate in good faith with these discussions. They are on a specific side, and they will call us out and say, no, you are pro-black this. And if I am, what is the danger of that? What is me taking up for the black girl going to do? Does that mean that they're going to be able to colonize another nation or what? Like, what does me protecting them have to do with the larger thing? Like, what does that do? Like, there's two different things. What you support and what I support, the stuff that you have done to folks, eradicating whole human beings over centuries, ain't nothing from me protecting this black girl from the clear racism that she's experiencing. They're trying to label Angel Reese as everything. And it's disgusting. And then you got this token black boy getting up there. Yeah, she just seems angry. They are so excited. They're getting hard-ons talking about this because they know, because they sit next to their wives and their wives' family, and they tap dance hard and they love it. I'm a good black. I make sure to get between my crack to even get the blackest part of it. I make sure to scrub it down. Jimmy Joe Boom Cricket. RG3 doesn't shock me. That's why I've never been a fan of that swirl content on YouTube and TikTok. Get that off the TV. I don't want to see it. Get it off my TV. I don't want to see it because I already know what y'all doing. Oh, I made my baby daddy some fried chicken. Badooms. Oh, look, I'm out here cooking. Like, you want some cornbread? I know you like KFC. I know you like popcorn chicken. Like, it's just giving, like, perform for me. And let me tell you this, RG3 loves it. You ain't telling me him and Shannon Sharp are cut from the same kente cloth. They cut from the same abandoned kente cloth that y'all favorite girl, Nancy Pelosi, was kneeling down and getting her eagle on. That they about the same. They enjoy the race play of it all. They enjoy it. And now he's been exposed. He feels some type of way. Hey, you're going below the belt. Leave the families out of it. So now we want to talk about face. I thought we said finances were off limits. Now you want to keep her professional, but where was that professional when it came to protecting this black girl from the obvious of what's happening? Because you don't have to. There is no incentive for it. There is no requirement to protect a black girl. There's no requirement. You can do it. You can't do the white girls like that. You can't. You will not see a black commentator coming there dragging. Like, you just won't see it. Absolutely not. That's why they gave Shannon Sharp the boot. Like, even in that situation where he had with that girl, the idea that this big black beast to them saying these things and having this, oh girl, not that white nana. You desecrated it. The kings and queens of desecration. Like, y'all can't tell me anything. They were pissed at that. And I'm telling y'all, like, them folks sat next to their wives and said, oh girl, y'all got to get Shannon Sharp out of here. It's a chop. Absolutely not. That's Jennifer. What are rich white folks' favorite name for their young white child? That's a girl. Oh, Mary Beth. Mary Beth. That's Mary Beth. Can you imagine? I could not see it. I don't want to see it. And they gave Shannon Sharp the boot. Period. They gave him the boot. Period. Like, it is what it is. So shout out to Ryan Clark. And even Ryan Clark had to kind of just be nice, nasty with it. He couldn't say the obvious. Because it's like, you can't be saying that. You can't be saying that. This man is responding and protecting. This is family. Now call her looky. Here comes Cookie, Miss Milk of Magnesia. Call her the milkmaid. That's what you've been doing. You wasn't concerned about family and all that. You wasn't concerned about it. Like, you call her milk. There's several tweets of you saying, I love milk. You even holding your child and talking about milk and cook. Are you okay? And he just, with them, just ready. I'm just like, he about to morph into a raccoon any minute now. He will be outside my garbage can looking for some trash out on the side. And I better not come outside with a half gallon of buttermilk because he might lose it. RG3, whatever your name is, RT-Do2 or whatever the hell, Star Wars lookalike girl, Coonalite, like you, this is you. This has always been you. And I'm glad that Ryan said, girl, this is your second white wife. Hello? This is your second white wife. There is something here. There is obviously something here. And we're making the connection between how you feel about Angel Reese, how you're on her, and how you are protective of Caitlin Clark. But let me tell you this, and we're going to get into it. It might offend some folks, but I wouldn't be the king of Reese if I didn't. These men don't have to have a white wife to feel like this about black women. If there's anything that we've learned in all of these cases, from Keke Palmer to Megan Thee Stallion to Sky Jackson to Cassie, that these men can very well be in relationships with black women and still not like them, still abuse them, still think the most disgusting of them. Like Chris Brown, who is in jail right now, and I hope they lock you away. I hope they do. I hope you stay in there. You dirty bandit. I hope they keep you. Yeah, I need folks to understand, like, you don't have to be RG3 to have this disdain to black women. We're seeing it right now. Like, we're seeing it like heavy. Like, these men, for the most part, are dating black women. A lot of black men are dating black women, and they still don't like them. Yeah, it's black gay men who date black gay men and don't like them. Talk about them like a dog, especially when it comes to the films. And they do like some of the trans boys, but if they do, they finna fetishize them down. Like, so they don't respect them as human beings. They don't see them as human beings. They don't like themselves. Are you happy with yourself? They're not. Because pretty does hurt. And who came up with the definition of what pretty is? Let's talk about that. Because it's as pale as snow. That's why you got RG3 salivating at the mouth. Cannot. Just so happy to have her. Ready to do content. Oh, I took a melatonin. I popped out a jigaboo. Like, it's just, it's written all over his face. You got too much dip on your chip. And I'm glad that they called it out. I'm glad that they called it out, because you disrespect all the stuff that Angel Reese is experiencing. I don't blame her for being at the press conference saying, next question, Tamika. Like, I'm not finna go back and forth with you. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, this, like, if black men have been receiving that type of vitriol on the court, imagine if we are to understand how misogyny and blackness come together. If we are to understand misogynoir, come on, Moyo Bailey, and how that works, imagine what black women in the WNBA are experiencing. Sexism, and you're black? Oh, girl, it's a chop. It's an automatic chop. I mean, sexism is the reason why we're now seeing a rise in the WNBA. The money that the WNBA players get compared to the NBA, abysmal. The endorsements and stuff that they get, chump change compared to the NBA. And that is because of sexism. Because of that. They don't believe that women should be in sports. No type of women. So yeah, those are my thoughts, child. I thought it was hilarious. RG3, you got called out and you feel some type of way. And girl, we're not watching that video. We're not watching that. We don't care about what you're saying. I need to protect my family. Girl, if you don't get off my screen, we don't want to hear it. We know what you are. We know what you do. We know what you want to do. We know what you are. You are a raccoon. And keep it on the trash can.
Fuck out of here.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.